Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Packers going up against the Bears.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. On first down, it's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
On second down, here's Tannehill. And this is complete to Zach Miller. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Tannehill. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Rodgers to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down, sacked by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 18. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. You know, Charles, season winding down. Time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
This is Howard on 2nd down. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And he's got Bennett. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep for Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Crosby on now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field now come the Bears.
And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Trying to get it to Landry there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And getting our first update now from Nashville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Packers.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
And his kick is right through. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can squat 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. First down, they run with Howard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. That goes for a gain of 31. Fresh set of downs here. The play clock's running down. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now Tannehill is going to turn here and take a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down. The Bears on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And able to find Decker. Touchdown, Chicago. Eric Decker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw. And Adams has it complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. On second down, here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Shift together here from the D-line. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
And the defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there. It doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level. You end up with the type of play we just saw. Linebackers didn't have to fight anyone off, didn't have to knock anyone to the side, didn't have to elude anyone trying to block them. They just saw the play, ran to the ball, and finished things off.
Now Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Miller. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On first down, Tannehill. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Give, running right is Howard. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Tannehill. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A give to Howard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. Rodgers now on first down. They'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it second down. Rodgers going to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. The Packers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And that is incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. The Packers on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Rodgers again now. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards there for number 15. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers handing to Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
319. Over. Hurry up. Check three. Six guard. Check six guard.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And it's incomplete. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Box it. Hey, 50. 630. 319.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll begin the drive with Howard, and he'll get this one up to the 26. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Single, slap. Hey, you're on an island over there. Let's go. Alert 86.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face a third down. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He leads this one for Howard. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. And it's the Cowboys that have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now Rodgers to throw on second down. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball. but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
On first down, Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spear.
It's a foot race. The 30. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard at the 21-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's to the 10, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And that's the way to start a drive, and that's the way to continue a drive. Back-to-back, nice chunk plays. And if you're the offensive coordinator in your chess match with the defensive guy, you're thinking maybe you put him in a spot where he's got to load up against the run, because that last one was a really nice play.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So now it's first and goal. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Here's Rodgers looking to throw on second down. And his throw here's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This offense so far on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. And Crosby puts it through, and that will push this lead up to 20 now. So they take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but in the end, they opt for 3.
I know if this was a video game, they never would have gone for the field goal, because, Brandon, who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
You kick field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Going for the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 40 yards. Now Cohen. Open space inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears cut into that lead.
As physical as this game is, sometimes it's precision that gets guys into the end zone. And that's exactly what we saw in that play. Tremendous blocking. Running back saw it and followed it into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good pickup there of 22. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and he didn't do it very often.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Rodgers now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. line now is the Packers punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
To throw is Tannehill. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Tannehill looking for Decker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. They were forced to punt last time. Now I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Touchdown, Packers. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2nd down following the run. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go with Howard again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Tannehill. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Nick Perry in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the 1st down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Elsewhere, they have gone to the 3rd quarter now in Dallas. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Five yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
The Packers on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
319.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Right side, there's Decker. The ball comes out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Off the toss, Cohen. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down, 8. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Wright's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage. They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey. Four down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is going to have the first down here, but hold on, as there's a flag on the field, and I think someone got held. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 2nd down, Montgomery looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's complete. He's got Eric Decker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Go. 28.
On second down, here's Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Single slot. Let's go. 28.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. To the air again, Tannehill. And he's got Miller. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first down, Tannehill. And right with it here over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Tannehill on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Tannehill throwing again. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Again, Tannehill. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Zach Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. And the lead is down to 20. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. And the Cowboys have wound up winning that football game. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. This is taken at his 4. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 23. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.